prefer me a drawn from ends. Hold hands on the side of the grave. I can't do blubs anymore when I turn 24, might turn PA. Salute to all.
At small forward, standing 6'11".
They say revenge is a dish that's best served cold.
It's that time of the year. And Greg, here we are, not yet halfway into the season. For players, has the wear and tear already set in?
It can. Sometimes it's the accumulation by the end of a season, but other times it's just a challenging stretch that can leave you reeling.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Randall out there with Gobert, and it's Conley in at the point. Now here's Conley. Shoots over Van Vliet. And finished off by Gobert.
And Gobert showing how much he wanted that basket.
A nice shot by KD.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Smith against Randall. Pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. No good on the triple. Outside KD. Van Vliet with it. Here's the teardrop. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Michael Conley picks one up.
Van Vliet is a crafty player. He knows how to draw a whistle.
And so Van Vliet nails both of them. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
And here is Durant. After Anthony Edwards made that last three-pointer.
Easy money. Durant claps back with a three.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Ingles is checked in. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Outside Edwards. Pass to Randall. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And it falls over the rim and in. Edwards got his second basket of the night. Rockets have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Burks. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
Wow, now this is how you want to start your games. Flawless shooting so far.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
I was able to talk with Ime Udoka for a minute, and we talked about the tall task of facing Anthony Edwards. Coach said he is so physical. Ant looks more like a linebacker than a wing, so we can't foul Edwards too much. That's playing right into his hands. So we'll try to play him tight without sending him to the line. Not easy to do. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. And here's Edwards following the 3 from Kevin Durant.
Credit to him for trying to get that 3 right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And that's now 10 points for Kevin Durant. Timberwolves trail by 9. Pass to Gobert. And here's Edwards to end the run. Not happening with that shot. He's put up 5 and made 2. Durant just inside the line. And Edwards with the stop.
And he can take off from anywhere at any time. Edwards always a threat.
And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Here's Conley following the basket by Fred VanVleet. Edwards looking it over. Gobert the screen. Edwards with another miss. Houston leading by 9. Durant inside. Ingles covering. No good from Durant. With some arc, and Conley lays it in.
It's always a positive thing for this offense when Conley puts pressure on.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Houston with a big group substitution here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Tari Eason comes in for Jabari Smith. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Kevin Durant. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Burks. And let's get an update on Jaden McDaniels' injury with David Aldridge.
Guys, I had a moment to catch up with Minnesota's head athletic trainer, and unfortunately, it sounds pretty serious. Right in the heart of the schedule, this is a major blow. Coaches are going to find out a lot about their team. Guys?
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
And you just hate to see any injury, but potentially a serious one like this breaks your heart.
Clark, he's checked in for Minnesota.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot-blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
Picked by Reed. No good from Clark. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Houston. And I'm here to tell you, it's been a victory march for them. What a stretch. 23 straight wins and still counting.
The team is playing what I'd call nearly flawless basketball. They just can't lose one of the most memorable winning streaks in league history. Seeing the way these guys are balling right now, it makes me want to lace it up a little bit.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 8. No good from Finney-Smith. The Rockets pull it in. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Yeah, your second unit, those reserves, they can swing a game.
DiVincenzo against Van Vliet. Inside, here's Randall. Takes it off the glass. Randall's got 5 now.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Houston. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Houston.
The story so far has been their mid-range shooting. The analytics might not like it, but elite offenses still knock it down from that area.
And I've really liked how they moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Durant is out there with Tari Eason. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Smith. And it's Holiday in at the 1. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Now Eason. No scoring in this one. Burks can't get it to go. And here's Edwards from the arc. It's good from long range.
And that corner pocket triple, terrific shot by Edwards from deep.
Burks finds Durant. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Durant, no good.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Houston leading by 4. Holiday the pass to Durant. For 3. There's the triple from Durant.
This brings him to 3 total makes from the arc, with just 1 in this half so far.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David. And so it's Minnesota with it. The Rockets making the shot. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Tari Eason. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Mike Conley comes in for Clark. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. And Gobert kicks to Edwards. He scores his fifth field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Now, here's Reed. After the miss from KD.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
It's to Holiday. Houston moving the ball around. From past the arc. Durant, no good.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Drills the three-pointer. And now just a 4-point Rocket lead.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
And KD the bucket on the assist by Holiday. 15 points for Kevin Durant.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
And it's Aaron Holiday with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Julius Randle's checked in for Minnesota. McDaniels comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Randle outside. And the layup's good off the glass. And that's now 7 points for Julius Randle.
And how about the touch there inside? And that's where Randle likes to get the ball. And you can see why. And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Gobert with a screen for Conley. The three-pointer, no good. Looking at the last game for the Timberwolves, it was a loss to the Mavericks in Dallas.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, it looked like they were settling out there, not moving the ball enough to generate the type of shots that they want.
And here is Conley following the 3 from Kevin Durant. Conley scanning the floor. Shot clock at 6. No one near him. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And what a smart player Conley is. Able to analyze defenses and pick and rolls and make the right read.
So for the Rockets, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Alec Burks. Minnesota also with the sub. DiVincenzo's checked in. Timberwolves trail by 7. Randle passes to DiVincenzo. Drops in the tray. DiVincenzo's got 5 points so far.
And they're shooting really well from long range this quarter. They should keep looking to the three-point shot for some extra offense.
Look, there's not much that the big fella can't do on the court. Jabari can put the ball in the bucket.
Here is Conley. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Pass to McDaniels. Now here's Randle. Over Smith. Misses off the right eye. Rockets leading by 6. There's the 3. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Now McDaniels. Back to DiVincenzo. Randle against Smith. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And the defense cannot underestimate Randle's strength. Pushes right through the contact and gets the shot.
Smith finds VanVleet. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Timberwolves trail by 4. Pass to DiVincenzo. Conley with it. Kick by Randall. Here's McDaniels. Outside for Randall. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Houston. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. We come back right after this.
Glad you could join us. The story tonight for the Houston Rockets through 2 quarters, a tightly contested matchup.
Even before the game started, you could feel the energy in this arena, man. They fed off that. Big-time home court advantage here.
Some of the loudest fans in this league. It's like having a 6th man on the floor. Okay, fellas, now a look at the sharpshooters lining up for the three-point contest.
You gotta love All-Star Weekend, guys, especially when it comes to the three-point contest.
I think we should have a three-point contest right now. You and me, Shaq. Come on.
I don't even think you could beat Ernie.
Hey, easy. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Conley and Edwards are the guards. Rudy Gobert is out there with Randall, and it's McDaniels in at the 3, the small forward. Durant, no good. Timberwolves trail. Edwards with it. Picked up by Van Vliet. Out to Conley for the lead. Trains the three-pointer. Conley's got 7 points in the game.
I'll tell you, you give Conley the ball and trust him to make the right decision. You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Hits it from three-point range.
This demonstrates leadership. Durant knows his teammates look for him to score and score often.
Here's Van Vliet. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Michael Conley picks one up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
He's knocked down 3/4 of his foul shots this season, so he's right around 75%.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 3-point game. Randall kicks to Edwards. Misses the 3.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Works for 3. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. He's got 9.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in the rhythm on the offense right now.
Houston making a switch. Eason's checked in. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Edwards inside. Burks covering. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Edwards, no good.
Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding buckets.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." And Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But, David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Van Vliet's got the lead up to 13 now for the Rockets.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And the foul on Alec Burks. That is his first foul of the game. Joe Ingles, who's checked in for McDaniels. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. And Coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
And now look at the numbers for Edwards. He's really stood out for them over the past month. And tremendous confidence and consistency at the foul line. He ranks among the top 15 in free throw percentage.
And the only way you average top 3 in points is you have that scorer's mentality. He knows he's the go-to guy. And everyone else knows it as well.
And Gobert knows his role on this team. Rebound, block shots, and look to score near the basket.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. KD, that's for 2. Julius Randle with the rebound. Randle's got his 4th rebound in this one. Durant driving the lane, and KD throws it down.
Just maybe the best scoring forward of all time, and by maybe I mean he is. Yet again, it's Durant with a big night.
Another miss by Minnesota. Houston leading by 13. Baseline J on the way. And falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got his 9th assist in the game now. Minnesota's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Three-pointer, Randle. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
To the middle. Outside for Durant. Easton passes to Van Vliet. Puts up a 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Randle's got 5 rebounds tonight. Conley left side. Three-pointer. And it's Rudy Gobert with the 3. 6 points for Rudy Gobert.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple, but let's see now, though, if he can get going.
For the Rockets, Clint Capella comes in for Steven Adams, and Dorian Finney-Smith subbed in for Kevin Durant. Timberwolves also changing it up. Reed comes in for Gobert, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Edwards. The 3 for DiVincenzo. Burks pulls it in. Houston leading by 13. Good on the shot. Burks has got 7 now in this quarter.
A skilled facilitator, Van Vliet rewards the open guys with the ball.
Conley against Van Vliet. Now here is Conley. He's guarded closer. Count that one. Conley's got 9.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
DiVincenzo against Burks. Off target with his 3. Timberwolves trail by 13. DiVincenzo finds Conley. Here's Ingles. Outside Conley. Pass to Randle. Clock at 6. Reed with a screen for Randle. Sinks the triple. He's got 12.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Burks can't get it to go.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Finney-Smith with it. Still scoreless. Drains it from beyond the arc. 9 seconds left in the third quarter. And the foul on Tari Eason. That's his first foul.
Third team foul. Substitution on the board.
6 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Randall. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
And so it's Houston holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. We've got more in store for you right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. Fred VanVleet out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Jabari Smith. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Smith's shot is good.
And that's a nice shot from mid-range there. Smith must continue to knock it down at that level.
DiVincenzo against VanVleet. A good look from DiVincenzo. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Capella's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Smith, and then Smith with the dunk.
And how about the force on that finish by Smith?
Timberwolves trail by 15, and the call will be against Jabari Smith. That is his first foul of the game. Steven Adams, he's checked in for the Rockets. Kevin Durant comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Clark, he's checked in for Minnesota. Pass to DiVincenzo. Over to the wing. Now, here's Reed. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Here's KD. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. KD's got 32 points.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Here's what the Houston Rockets schedule looks like. On Sunday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Miami Heat. Then on Wednesday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Dallas Mavericks.
And for the matchup with the Lakers, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Houston making a switch. Brooks is checked in, and a change for the Timberwolves. Mike Conley's checked in for Clark. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 18. They host the Spurs after this one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Works for 3. It's hauled in by Sensabaugh. The Timberwolves have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Conley finds DiVincenzo. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. Goes up at the stripe. Houston moving the ball around. And here's KD for 3. Kept alive. 3-pointer. Nailed from 3-point land. KD's got 15 points here in the second half. Timberwolves trail by 18. Conley up top, covered by VanVleet. Pass to Edwards, and Edwards slams it in.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let Ant cook.
Rockets leading by 16. Stolen by McDaniels. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. No one near Randall as he lets it go. No good with the triple. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Burks' shot is good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
RJ, you had a chance to ref a Summer League game this past year, so you get a little bit of a feel for what these guys go through.
Being a referee is by far the hardest job in professional sports. To try and keep up with the amount of plays, the amount of possessions, I do not envy their job.
And Conley, such a high IQ. When the mid-range opens up like that, he goes right up without hesitation.
Timberwolves trail by 16. Pass to McDaniels. Randle outside. Fires the three. Rockets with the rebound.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
It's stolen by Gobert.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Shoots the three. That's good from Randle on the assist from Conley.
Working on being more consistent with this shot, Randle certainly helping his confidence moving forward.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Randle kicks to McDaniels. Here's Edwards. And good. He got the English that time as it falls. Edwards got 4 points this quarter.
And that's what they're looking for from Edwards. Scoring from all areas of the court, even mid-range, keeps the defense honest. And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Rockets.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
And you know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. 30 wins on the year now.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Kevin Durant.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Here's Conley. Adams, some nice D. Outside Durant. Shoots a fader. Julius Randle with the rebound. Minnesota with the ball. It's an 18-point game. For three, Edwards. That's in, coming off an assist from Randle.
A fantastic decision-making big. Randle with the right choice there, finding the open man.
Outside Durant, 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Back to Burks. The three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Rockets lead by 18.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
So we see the Rockets taking the win here. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that about wraps it up. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's presentation on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Kevin Durant.